Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now that we've had a drink and a bite to eat, we can continue on with our tale. We had met up with Khadgar, and he had teleported us back to Draenor, which is what Outland used to be. Yes, we had gone back in time. In here, 17 apexes, we've got 112 sumptuous fur. We'll put those into the guild bank for Zia. And they make bags. She makes bags out of those. So we will go into here, and we will go into here, and I'll drop those into the big prizes section like that. And where's that sumptuous fur gone? 112 of those can drop into there like that. And then we'll go over here to the engineering. And I'll open this lot. We got a little bit in here. 104 gear spring, another 37. Oh, he picked up 67, and then we got some sorceress fires and stuff. Work orders. Create all in there. So that is... all work orders are now active in that one. Then we've got some work orders over here from the lumber mill. There's a few of them. There's 240 garrison resources. You don't get a lot from you just get the garrison resources from that one. It's not like a major thing. There's nothing... chanting work orders, awaiting... yeah, we've got nothing to do over that side. Down here, we want to go to this one, and we get some more herbs from that work order. And then we can go round and quickly harvest all of the herbs from here. We can't boost it. Fiona earned 1600 XP right there. I got 50 daily quests completed. How did I get that one done? I don't even know what daily quest it was. Oh, no. No, I've got no idea what daily quest it was that I've just completed with that. But I am picking up some Drenic seeds. And the more Drenic seeds we get, the better. We want these. And that's going to eventually unlock our ability to get the level 3 herb garden. Which will in turn unlock more seeds and stuff. So, I mean, there's not like a huge amount that we can do with this. Eventually, it'll be money that we'll be able to get from these Drenic seeds. Or the herbs, at least. The seeds themselves we're not going to get a huge amount from. Firefoxy said thank you. Well, she said grats, rather. So I'll say thank you. And I'll take that one. And then I'll go over and I'll get this one. Just want to see how many we've got now. If I go here and I go seed like that, it's the Drenic Seed Collector. That's the one. 336. So we need another 164 seeds. How many did we get this time? Nope. I'm going to go there. I'm doing quests in Azuna, and it's like being at Hogwarts. I don't even know where is Azuna. I don't know where that is, but that sounds very cool. There, Drenic Seeds, I picked up 26 or 25, something like that. So if we're picking up roughly 25 a time, we're looking at another 7 goes, and then we'll get all of those. So create all of those. There's 5 work orders there. That's that bit done, and then I will whiz up over this way. We've got a daily fishing quest that we can pick up from here. Shall do Blind Lake Sturgeon. Those are from Shadowmoon Valley, just round here, actually. So we'll go and get those in a minute. We've then got the mine over this side. We've got the mine work orders right here. Some more black rock and iron ores and stuff, and some crystals. And then we come racing down into here. We have got, at the moment, we've got 3 of those and 1 of those. So I'm going to drink 2 coffees like that, and I'm going to put a pick going as well, which gives us a faster mining speed like that. And then we go dashing down through the mine as quickly as we possibly can and gather up all of the ores that we can get. The ores are good. The ores are useful. They're things that we want in here. But the most important thing that we're getting out of here is the Drenic Stone. That is really going to help us. There's another miner's coffee. If we get 1 more, I'll drink 1 of them. And that will extend our miner's coffee out just a little bit. And it will also speed us up a little bit. So we'll go down this side here. Nothing over there. And I'll grab them. Right, Torval is off for the day. I'm going to sneak into Classic for a bit, or go and work on my Mars colony. See you tomorrow. See you later, dude. See you later. Oh, he's already gone. Too late. I was too slow. Yeah, he's on Pirewood Village, I think it is, doing Classic. Incidentally, Kvorax from... we got another one of the coffee cups, so I'll drink that. Kvorax from Factorio, one of the main devs on Factorio. He is currently taking a break. He's on holiday from Factorio, and he is playing WoW Classic right now as we speak. I mean, he may not be right this very second as I speak, but he's taken a holiday so that he can go and play some WoW Classic. And he is on Pyrewood Village, which is the same realm that Torvald is on as well. So you got Pyrewood Village there. If you would like to join in on WoW Classic with them, that is where people from this guild are headed at the moment, off to Pyrewood Village. If you do fancy going into the WoW Classic and taking a look around. I was thinking about going and doing it and looking around a little bit, but I definitely don't want to at the moment because it's insanely busy. And I'm also very quickly reminded of everything that I didn't used to like about original Warcraft. The huge long queue times. If you get a boss that you need, and someone else has a boss that they need, at the moment, you just go along and you can both kill it. As long as you both get a hit on it, you get the kill credit. There, it was kill tagging, and whoever took the first hit on the mob was the one that got all the credit for the kill. It didn't matter if anybody else came along and did a whole load of work towards it. If they didn't get that first hit on it, then they didn't get the kill. And it didn't count. So, yeah, most people are actually being quite polite, and you've got people lining up in queues waiting to kill the mobs as they spawn one after the other. Which is, yeah, it's good and all, but honestly, I don't want to go in and start playing Queue Simulator. Queue Simulator is not really the sort of thing I'm after when I'm going for some World of Warcraft. So, for that reason, I'm going to be leaving it go for the moment. Maybe, just maybe, I will go in and I will start playing it a little bit later on, but I don't know at the moment. Right now, I don't have any plans to go and actually level up a character in it. I might just sort of go in there and do a little short stint in there. We go and take a look at some of the differences if we go into the human starting area, maybe do a little bit like that. But really, I'm not planning to do any more than that as part of the series. There's a lot of things that used to be considered quite acceptable in online gaming and gaming in general that, very, very grindy type things, which are slowly, people have sort of have moved away from them. We're a lot less keen on them these days, and going back to doing it, I'm not really that keen on it. It's got to be said. So, I'm going to avoid it for now. Oh, there's one more thing I want to do before I start worrying about the mail. I'm going to go in here, and we're just going to do our missions a minute. Go and, cash in on these. We've got 3 completed missions right there. That one was successful. That one there has failed, but you still get the original bit, and that one was successful with the Shadow Moon treasure map. Right there, we've got a munificent armament. That's a 10-hour quest, and wow, the Hala battle tokens. I waited years to get this quest to come up on Frithgar. And eventually I got it so that I could get these battle tokens and get a mount. It took so long, and now here it is. This is just being offered, and I don't actually need it because I've already got the mounts from that. But there is a way to get mounts there back from way back in the Burning Crusade. There were 2 mounts there that you could get, and one of them I didn't. It took me ages to eventually get it again. Now, I'm going to take that one there. I'm going to drop you, and I'm going to drop you into it, and you're going to go, and I got one follower there. You can go. That one is a 3-follower mission, so I will drop in you, and you, and you right there. You're lower, so you get less XP, but that's alright. And then I got one more left. That's 98. Now, I'm just going to go with that really low-level one right there. She's a 78% chance to do that. And off you trot. So we'll leave those to go. I've got... Actually, that Shadow... I'm honestly...
You are welcome here.
Shadow Moon Valley treasure map is not really something I'm actually going to use. So I'm going to sell that one. And I'm also going to sell that bag, because we're not going to need that one either. Did I have any other? I don't have any Dionysica. Right. I got nothing else that I want to deal with at the moment, so now I'm just going to go and do the whole mail thing a minute. Well, I've sorted out my bags, and I've posted off a whole load of different stuff. We've got some gaps here in our fishing, just where we need to just get a little bit more with the fish, and then we're done. But I don't want to worry about those for a second. We now need to go rushing off to all of our other characters and log through them all. So we've got post and that we need to open up on all of these. So we've got Drinkgar first, and these are all of the ones with the different the bits that we're doing for our ultimate quest. Ultimate quest. Remember, our ultimate quest is that we need to gather 1 stack of every single non-soulbound stackable item in the game. That is grey, white, or green quality. That is the plan right here. That is what we've got to do. And it's going to take a while. So I've got a few items right here that I'm going to gather up a second. And that is what we've got with Drinkgar. I'm going to go over to the bank a minute. And we're going to start stacking some of these into the bank. So I got cheap beer right there. Oh, I don't have anything in the bank with this dude. We don't have very much in the way of drinks, but I'm sending him at the moment, I'm sending him all the potions as well. The most expensive item we got is the robot brew that we get from our, what do you call from our robot? What's he called? Blingtron, from our Blingtron. That's the most expensive item that we get. So we'll jump out from that one and we'll go into our next one, which is Foodgar. He's got a reasonable amount. Partsgar and Animalgar, I think, are the ones that have got the most. We're going to need more than just these. We're going to need even more pets. I mean, this one's got quite a bit. See, 2 days. I got a few of these that have only got 2 days left on their mails. And those are the ones that we need to... That's why I'm having to just run through these very quickly. So that we can put everything in. So Foodgar right here has got a lot more food than the other ones. So I put that one there that stacks in 200. But that's a fresh stack. That one there, Savage Feast. I've already got some Savage Feast in there. And Fire Ammonite Tentacles. That's the first ones of those. Blackwater Whiptails. We've got some of those already. Raw Elk Meat. I got one of them up there. And then we've got the Legion Chili. I got 6 of those. So we're slowly starting to fill these up. I'm not quite sure. Oh! There is a way. Right, if I want one of these, if I put that one there, if I go like this, can I shift-click that one? No. About control-click. Control-right-click. If I go like that, no. I'm not quite sure, because I know that you can link stuff into chat down here. I can do that, and it links it into chat. But apparently I can't do it up in here, so you do have to do those individually. I mean, if I just put fire on there... I see, right, it slowly eliminates them. So I got fire down here, there, and it's the only one that's lit up. Do FIR, and I've got Blackwater Whip... Why is that one coming up, then? FIR. I'm not quite sure. But I mean, if I do flesh on here, there we've got a few bits of flesh that show up. So you can see the search is pretty good with it, and it does work quite nicely. But anyway, that's the small stacks that we've got on there. Let's go on to our next one. I got quite a few in here. This is the plant guy, and the reason I've got quite a few plants is because of the herbs that we're getting from our garrison, mostly. That's where these are coming from. Our next character is going to be a hunter, so that one's going to be skinning and leatherworking. And so it's going to be a while before we actually have anything that will be gathering up all of the vast numbers of herbs that do exist in the world. So until then, we'll get the Draenor herbs, but the rest of the herbs, we're not going to be getting those very quickly. That's going to be one thing that's going to take us quite a while to actually achieve. Another big quantity here. This is Animalgar. We've got a whole load of animal parts here. And this is quite cool, actually. I I'm guessing once we get going back in Nagrand again, it's been a little while since we've done any questing in Nagrand.
You got my attention.
Once we eventually get back to Nagrand, then there will be a whole load more stuff happening. And there we go. We've now got 200 raw beast hide, and we've got the 200 sumptuous fur in here. So those 16 will go back to my character. The giant mandibles. They're here somewhere. Ah, they're up there. Right, and then we've got mangy pelts. We've got another 24 of those. They stack in 200, and you can see that's a different mod that I've got that shows the stack size. So I've got 6 of those. Those right there, I've got, they stack in 200, so they can go in. They stack, and that one there stacks in 100. I'm not getting anything, any of these, none of them are going down there. Tough leathery skins, goop globules, string of alligator teeth. See, I've even got some of those as well. So there's quite a few different things that we've got that I didn't actually realise I've already got all of those. They're all in there. And I've not had any new ones. So it would appear that that is about the limit of the things that will turn up in Draenor. Or grey quality, at least. The grey quality items that we'll get in Draenor that will class as animal products. And I can either send a mail back to Grundorn like that, or I can drop it into the guild bank, and I could move it like that. But I'm not going to worry about dropping it into the guild bank. I'll just do it like this. Stones next. What do we got with our stone fellow? Well, again, stones, there's quite a few bits. Because we've got mining, we do actually have access to some additional bits with the stone. Depleted elemental shards and things like that. Some of this comes from mining some of the elementals after we've killed them, and they don't appear to be available elsewhere. So I'll drop all this. We've one shy of 2 full rows on there. If I drop everything in a minute, like that, that's new. The igneous elemental chunk, the shattered stone is new. Combed Rockflayer Island for weeks and found this. That was a reward from one of the garrison quests, actually. So maybe that's the only way. If that's the only place I can get shattered stones, it might be that I need to keep doing that quest in order to get a stack of 20 of them. It could take a while. True iron, and then obviously I already had the black rock ore here. I've now sent over a stack of true iron ore, so we've got the full stack of that, and then we've got the rest of it here. Good. It's fairly straightforward. Our final dude is Patsgar, right here. It's another one that we have number of different things coming in for him, and I'm never quite sure what items should be sent in. And this one here, again, we got the decoded messages. I can't bring all of the decoded messages over. I can only bring some of them. So that one I can bring over, and I'm going to need to get a stack of 20 of it. So I don't know which of the decoded messages are actually going to be soulbound and which ones are not. It's going to be interesting to find out. So the sharpened fish hook, the worm supreme, the glassing fishing bob, the glass fishing bobber. Those all fishing items, actually. And
get her back.
I was gonna do a fish gar, just fish. But then I was thinking, well, maybe not fish gar. Maybe instead I should have fishing gar and have one for fish, one that does fish and all fishing parts as well. But I don't know, that may end up, it may end up not sort of working out quite right for us. So I may need one for fish and then one for fishing items as well, because there is quite a few different fishing items scattered throughout the game. Raw beast hide, I'm not sure if there's much use for raw beast hide around and about. I don't actually know about that one. That one I'm not sure about at all. There may be uses for it here and there, but yeah, I really don't think there is all that much. Now, that dude right there, I want to be able to, yes, I do want to continue. I want to go like this, and this one here, or this, I'm going to do that one there. I know it's only a blue quality. 7 Dranic Dust from there. That's got me my 5 Dranic Dust that I need for a work order for this guy.
How are you?
Like to place a work order, 5 Dranic Dust, start work order, and there I've now done the quest. Right. A good one. Chanting work order collected. I got to wait for that one to... Oh, work order ready. It was an instant. There we go. Chanting work order is now done.
What can I do for you?
Yes. Let me unpack that for you. I should let you know, while we manage to expedite this one, future work orders will take longer.
See you around.
Now that gets me fractured temporal crystals. Now that is a useful thing for us to gather up. That's another item that we're going to want to gather up. Parts, I would guess, to start with, but honestly, in future...
Hello.
I can do one of those, but there's Dranic Dust and the other.
Safe travels.
Right, it's more items that we're going to want to get. It's more stuff that we're going to want to get, and so it is useful for that. But honestly, it's rather an expensive way of doing it. Gathering up the resources like that, it is a prohibitively expensive way of doing things, and I'm not sure that I want to do that too much. Now, what I'm looking for at the moment is a little bit of water. We need to do some blind lake sturgeon. We need to get the eggs from them, so obviously we've got to go and do a little spot of fishing here in the lake. So if I can find a patch of fish somewhere in one of the bodies of water here. There's several of them. There's a nice long body of water all the way around there. I'm going to run down to that one. And then obviously we've got trees up here, which will get us garrison resources. You gotta...
Ready to work.
Ready to work. I love that guy. You gotta harvest trees.
Off I go then.
In order to be able to get some of the stuff that comes up. Ooh. There's a few trees over there. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of medium trees anywhere in this valley. But harvesting trees is sort of an important thing. I could go with some... Oh, you are mounted. So I do actually have to be on the ground to do it. I'm not going to go after barn orders right now. I will leave that. But honestly, these small trees, we're not getting a great deal off of these. Do I want to go chasing down... Oh, no, that's not ore. That's another one of those.
Off I go then.
Okay, he's going to interrupt me. Fine. I'm going to leave that. You know what? I'm just going to go with the water. I'm going to go for the water, and I'm going to see if I can find somewhere to go fishing some blind lake sturgeons. That's what I'm after now. If I could just get a few of them, I'd be a happy chappy. And this looks like we might be in luck. We've got an ore down there, which, again, I'm going to leave, because I don't want to go fighting too much. And that's going to be too far out. Oh, no, wait a minute. There. On that bit over there. That's where we want to go. Nice. Right, we can get that one. That is the Blind Lake Sturgeon School that we need. I gather that one up. I can... Actually, I think I've got some bait here somewhere. I'll be able to use that. There's one. Enormous Blind Lake Sturgeon right there. I've actually got everything I need to be able to do those. I am going to apply the bait. And then I'm going to fish out this one here, because I've already got everything I need for the actual little pool and for the quest and everything. And I'm just going to do a couple minutes more fishing here. Oh, we got another lunker. I'm not sure what... Somebody did say what the lunkers were for, but I don't exactly remember. You turn them in to someone. There is somewhere that you can go and turn them in, but I can't remember where it was. So it's another thing on our to-do list. To find out what to do with those lunkers, turn them in, see what we can do with them. And now I just need to fish here a little bit longer. And what I'm hoping is that we will get some replacement bait. We've got small blind sturgeon here, so there's the enormous, we've got the standard, and we've got the small. If I can get a piece of bait right there to replace that bit, so the one that we're currently using right now, which is the... looks a bit like a crab, to be honest. If I can get one of those, that would be absolutely fantastic, because then that's all of those. We've got an enormous one there. Ideal. That's taken our Draenor fishing up to level 80. We'll go to at least level 81 on this. I may even go level 82. We'll just sit here and have a bit of a chilled out fishing set. So another enormous one. Okay. And that went straight from 80 to 81. I'm assuming then that the enormous fish, they sort of... Maybe they're not an orange level up. They might be a yellow quality level up. So it's not a guaranteed level up, but there's a high chance for level up. Something like that. It definitely seemed to be that there was a higher chance of leveling up by picking up the enormous one, because at this sort of stage in it, we were level 80. I didn't expect to be picking up an instant increase in fishing skill from 80 to 81 with a single fish. It seems something that would be highly unlikely. So I'm assuming then that the enormous fish have got a much higher chance of doing a complete level up. There's a crescent saberfish right there. Oh, okay. And now we got a little bit of fighting going on. So as I'm already doing some fighting, I'll take that one as well, because he's probably going to come along and try and cause trouble for us in a minute anyway. So if I just very quickly take these both out like this, there, then I'm not going to need to worry about them. We've got some tough leathery skins off of those, and we can go back to doing our fishing. We're still level 81. I really want to get another piece of bait. What's that? Unrelenting. Oh, critical strike increased by something. 200, I think. A sharpened fish hook. Excellent. Those automatically slice up the fish when you put them on, which is quite a cool thing. I'm not going to use it, though. I'm going to send that off as another thing that I'm going to save and keep. I just really want to get another bit of bait. I've had the bait right there, and I've used it up, and it's good that we're getting all of these blind lake sturgeons. Getting a replacement piece of bait as I'm fishing these bad boys up, that would be quite an awesome thing to have. I'm just getting crescent saberfish now. Is that... Okay, there's a fish over there that's slightly in the way. It's causing a problem. We've got a frozen swamp lighter behind us. Hoping he's... Is it... Oh, frenzied, not frozen. Frenzied. Frenzied swamp lighter behind us. I'm hoping that he's not going to bother us. We're slightly higher level than him, or should be, aren't we? Level 100. Yeah, so we're not far off. Now I'm just getting the small crescent, guys. Just get me some bait. One piece. I've got 7 minutes left on the piece of bait that I'm currently using. Do you get bait out of the fishing nodes, or just in general? I think it's either. I think we have fished up the baits in both just general and in... Oh, wait. It's already leveled up to level 2. 82. I'll go to 83. I will... I think I'm going to... I'll do one more fish, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to see if I can find another pool of the fish. Because that might be an increased chance of picking up one of the baits. The bait is what I'd really like. If I can find some bait, that would be really cool. What do we got over here? Is that fish or is that ore? A shadow lily. Well, that's not what I'm at. Timber. Oh. Ooh, that's a medium tree, that is. I'm sure of it.
I'm out of range.
Pretty sure that's a medium tree. Yep, there we go. We got them. Commando... Oh, Commando Jacks. 20% survival rate, did he say? I'm sure that's very impressive. I'm sure that is extremely very impressive. I'll pick that up down there. Now, what else have I got? I've got another one there for a medium tree. Another thing for the Commando Jacks to come and get. And then I got something... Oh, there. Some more ore down over there. Right, well, I'll grab that bit. I've got another 11 timber coming off. And take you. And we're just flying along this valley, I guess. See if I can find another thing of blind lake sturgeon. More ore. I need to stop distracting myself with the oars. That's what I need to do. And then I might, just might, be able to find myself something to fish up. What's that over that side? Oh! Ooh, this is a big one, this one. That one there. That's a rich deposit, that one is. Don't mind a little bit of that. There, 5 and 5. And what's that up? That's the small timber over there. I'm going to leave the small timber. Not too worried about that one. We've got river beasts here. Well, we're going to have to put a stop to it now for a little while, folks, because I'm getting a bit parched. I'm also a bit peckish. So I'm going to have a bite to eat and a little bit to drink, and then we can continue onwards. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guard. Goodbye, and see you later.